if you are like any other human being right now, you've noticed there's a big thing called Black Friday. It's going on every single year, and every single year it's just getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and brands are starting to advertise earlier and earlier. And what I just wanted to explain in this video is really just give you a few tips and give you a few insights from someone that did a huge loads of marketing this year on how to really avoid getting scammed. And if you're considering jumping on one of these many opportunities, on how to really evaluate if you really want to do it. Now, I'm not going to sell you, I have a course that I'm selling, but I'm not going to sell in this video, so no worries. I'm going to talk from a perspective of someone that has been doing a lot of marketing this year. If you don't know how I make money, I have a business called mineacademy.org, where we help people code their own Minecraft plugins through an online course called Project Arena. That is also on a tiny little Black Friday sale, but this is not the topic of this video. I also wanted to show something that may come across as a bit shocking, because this year I had the great amazing privilege to work in a pretty large company, and we were able to generate over $1 million. This is not my money. I haven't seen this money, just as a disclaimer, but I was responsible for a lot of this income, especially in these periods here when I was working in that business. So, for example, in the May of 2020, we generated over $100,000, which is just ridiculous, right? This is not where most people are gonna ever see. And again, it is not my money, it's not my business either. I just want to show you this as proof that I know a thing or two about making money online and selling to a huge amount of people. And here's the deal. So basically, let me just move this screen. Basically, there are 2, 4, 5 things that you should keep in mind. Number one is something I call the cycle. So a lot of people, a lot of gurus these days, they are talking on selling how to make money. They're talking on selling how to consult something. And the way they make money is not through what they say they will teach you, is through selling you their course. So we have a consultant that's selling a course on how to consult for consultants, okay? And he makes money off of other consultants, and really that's all he does. We have a guy, let's just call him Jay, and Jay is selling a course on how to make money, and really Jay is only making money from people, right, that are going to believe in his course and are going to purchase his course. You see this evil cycle there. So that's number one. You should be aware of it, and the way you are aware of it is to look at their track record, TR. I'm just going to call it TR. And you have to tolerate my horrible painting in this video, because I haven't spent hours in PowerPoint, because I don't want this video to be 2 hours long. So track record, how do you break it down? You have to take a look at what the person has been doing and whether or not he's actually good in what he's doing. For example, let's just take me as an example. A lot of people were extremely skeptical. Hey, can you even teach me Minecraft plugins? And the reason that we had so much success is that I have many years of track record. If you go to Speaker.mc, you can see that really I have been doing this for 7 years now, got over 500,000 downloads. You can't fake these numbers, right? And you see all of these years, 2017, 17, 15, 17, 17, right? So these plugins are extremely old. These got hundreds of reviews, and you can't fake this. This is called track record, right? So I'm not simply a guy that's sitting behind a camera and trying to make a quick buck. I'm someone that took 7 years of experience and literally uploaded it online on a very short course. And this is something you should look for others too. Now, the second thing that I want to mention is, okay, so I am getting results. This is my track record, right? This is my track record. So you have found your guru, and that is green. We can now move forward. Are others getting results? Let's just call it T for testimonials, right? Many times when I see guru does something, but he can't really transition it out onto others. Okay, he can't really teach it in a way so that others actually get results. Right? He may be getting these results, but doesn't mean that you too can get those results. And how you take a look at this is by looking at testimonials. Be aware that a lot of these can be faked. So the way you not fake a testimonial is, for example, to use a site called Trustpilot. You can search, the company you're about to purchase course on Trustpilot. For example, there's a bunch of people that have left reviews on us. You can see we have 5 reviews in here, and these reviews you absolutely can't fake. Okay, someone posts one star review, you can see how it dragged down the review. So, for example, there's a company called Sangoda that had pretty poor reviews, 3.9. They fixed it yet, but they had a big issue with it because it's very hard to fix something on Trustpilot. You can also use something called Better Business Bureau, and you just type in the company there, your guru there, and you're gonna see if people are having complaints on it or not. Another thing is look at the testimonials that mention teaching and passing knowledge on to others. Don't just look at testimonials saying that, oh, this is amazing. Look at actually tangible results. For example, one thing I want to show you here. My computer is very slow today, but for example, you should take a look at testimonials saying, yeah, so for example, he has 44 years of computer knowledge in his head industry. There's a good testimonial, right? You should take a look at something like that. And but here's one testimonial claiming he's got a job in cybersecurity. Yeah, here, this program has started to help me get into a job of cybersecurity. So this is proof that, hey, something is going on here and this actually works. I'm not trying to sell you my course. I'm just saying, hey, you should be out there looking for similar testimonials of people getting real tangible results from trainings you want to enroll in, right? So if that's in place, you can then move and check the next thing. The next thing is the community. So let's just call it C. And the community is there to support you when you feel lonely. The community is there also to help you when the teacher is not there. Because quite honestly, if a guru tells you that he's going to answer every single email and there's thousands of people, he's not going to do that. So don't fall for this trap. If there's a great community on Facebook or whatever they use, may be a massive help too. I personally got as much as between 20 and 50% help from the community, not necessarily the courses that I enrolled. And also the company that I had the amazing privilege to work for this year was actually found through a community, through that person in the community, and we met through a community. So you have to take a look at if they have an active community. For example, there's a great thing called Skull, which is a beta software for communities, pardon. And we have a community here. It's quite small, but it's pretty active. Every day there is people. For example, also some people use Discord. Although personally, I think Discord is not really for building like community. It's more for building chat-oriented rooms, right? If you're looking really for communities, I have great experience with School and also Facebook groups. So that's that. Now say, okay, your course, your guru has C done. Let's move on and let's look at the refund policy. So this is something sneaky because a lot of people think, oh, I can just get my money back, and they didn't read the refund policy where it says that you must go to the court and have a C corporation to your name started, which is crazy. If you've ever done it, it's a pain in the ass. So you have to take a look before you're purchasing something on their refund policy. Okay. For example, Mine Academy has pretty ridiculously simple refund policy. You can see it here. You can just look for refund while you are reading the terms. By the way, guys, you should really be looking into terms if you're trying to make a good use of your money. Otherwise, you could literally be wasting money on something that's not going to work for you, and you'll never see money back, right? So, for example, this is pretty standard. I got this from my teacher. We basically all we have here is, hey, you should just watch the videos. A chimpanzee can do that. And then you should just ask for help. That's it. Make an honest attempt, which means you've completed these 2 steps, really. That's all we check. So as long as people do this bare minimum, there are absolutely no risk. And if you see a course that having around the same policy, you're good. If you see a course that's like you have to go to the court to start a C corporation, oh boy, you should not do that. So just that, okay? And then you should also check others, right? So O. what others are saying about it. Is there any friction? If there's absolutely zero friction, which means that if you only see good testimonials, it actually means that these testimonials can be sketchy, right? There should be some hate about it. There should be some buzz. For example, people in my niche, in my academy, they have created a site. I'm not going to reveal what it is, but they've basically gathered some, just the negative feedback, right? Just the mistakes they dig up, and it's there. So there should be some criticism on the course or the software you're trying to purchase, because if it's not, it's a sign that this is too short-lived, or these testimonials may likely be faked, because you can't really fake negative feedback. And if it is their negative feedback, then it means, and the business is still there, then it means that despite the negative feedback, business is going to survive, which means that the course is solid. It didn't just collapse because of some negativity. So that's also something you should look at. And finally, before we wrap this video, I just want to touch on something that I teach in my course. Again, I'm not going to sell you, I'm going to explain the same concept in this video. So a lot of people jump in and they expect results overnight. They expect results, boom. Ideally on Friday, or Black Friday, ideally on Friday. Now, what's going to happen is that your memory goes like this. It goes down, okay? You forget things. And then the results, at the start, no results. And then as the time goes by, you're going to start getting more and more results, right? And what's going to happen is that, most people, they're going to stop around here. And they're barely ever going to get a result, and they're barely ever going to, they're already forgotten like 50% here without even getting a result, right? Now, the problem is if you go and you start getting results, say 2 months in, right? Then what's going to happen is that you may actually forget how you got there. So it's pretty fallible, and that's why I always urge my students, you should think really long term. You should set goals that are 1 year goals. You should set 5 years goals, but even 10 years goals. Really think about it to the future, and then you should take a look. Where do I want to be in these time spans, and then apply these things that I talked about on these lifespans. Is this course, is the software that I'm going to purchase going to move me in a direction where I want to be in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years? For example, my courses, not trying to sell, but my courses regularly get people massive results that they can apply 1 year from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now. So it's not just like, get rich quick overnight and then you can, put it to the trash. It's actually a very long-term project. So you should be checking exactly the same thing for the program you want to enroll in. And that's it. I guess that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Just send me an email back if you have any questions. And I'm not going to sell you, but I guess I'll have to mention it. Mine Academy has a tiny little Black Friday sale. If you watched up to this point in this video, I just want to spend 1 minute covering it. So basically what it does, it's going to help you get this course at a better price so that you can start coding your own plugins quickly. Now, obviously, I'm not going to read for you. Everybody can read themselves. It's a pretty damn good course. But what I'll take advantage while you have me here on a phone call, I'm just going to open this up as I'm logged in. I'm just going to show exactly what's behind the scenes so you guys can see what I see and can do what I do as an administrator of that site. So, once you're in the course, you're going to click here. And we actually give you 2 courses. We're not going to just give you 1 course. We're also going to give you Java Masterclass. It's going to help you code your own plugins. Code your own programs, even if you didn't code anything before. It's a very quick 5 years course. 5 weeks course, and it works like that. You have videos, completed videos. Take your notes. There we go. You have about the lesson, so you can discover what this lesson is about quickly, and you also have resources behind each video. There is resource so that you can just download it as PDF, and you can even download the full source of the program, and you can follow it much quicker. So that's Java Masterclass, and Project Orient is just the same structure-wise, but it's a much larger 8 weeks beast that's going to show you exactly how to build your own plugins from scratch, without further experience, from home, without anything else you need. You're just literally going to enroll in this course, and the rest we're going to give you. You can see 22 videos on how to build an epic course. For example, a lot of people wanted me to show an RPG bosses system or statistical system. So there you have it. Some of these videos are ridiculously long because I really wanted to show you everything I have. So for example, this one is almost 3 hours long, maybe a bit too long, but you can get the full source code. You can even get the PDF, and you can follow it. You can follow it quickly. Let me just load the PDF for you guys. Okay, so this is how it works. I spent about 25 minutes talking about it so that everybody can understand, even if you're a total beginner. And no worries, we're not going to be spending 3 hours per video. 90% of these videos are shorter. For example, this one has only 14 minutes, right? So some of these videos are very quick, right? So you don't have to sit there for the next 3 years, right? And so that's for one. Now for two, we have weekly Q&A calls where you can actually speak with me live. You can share your code. And we also have school community. There's a place I've showed this to you very quickly, where people can ask questions, get help, and I can also connect with you guys, get to know you personally, and help you more if you were just to watch videos. So that sums up what's inside. I didn't want it to sell you. That's why I just quickly ran through it. I just wanted to open it up. I just wanted to show you what's inside. And it's totally up to you to decide. You can use my same checklist for Black Friday gurus to evaluate whether or not this is a good opportunity for you or not. And regardless, I want to just wish you an excellent evening and peace out.